Oh, yeah. Oh, not so tough how you do that. Oh, my God, what the hell? I didn't know I could bend like that. Back.
Right.
My bad.
Hey! Kind of both sides here?
Yeah.
Kind of in between?
Right up, yeah.
And then you feel tight up here at the top part of your neck?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And then also a few years back, I had like a 300-pound roller at work crush my hand, and it's spider web fractured, but they didn't quite look at the wrist part. So that part, I still have full function, full grip, but it's just never really been there. It has.
That was how long ago?
Cricks. 4 years ago? 3 years ago?
Gotcha. No surgeries?
No surgery, and it was happened in Georgia, and I didn't quite agree what they wanted to do because I'd broken my hand before on this side getting a boxer fracture.
Okay. You're not going to mess with this guy. He might,
Yeah, I'm tough. Like, I'm tough. I know you hear that a lot, but I'm good. But, no, like with this part, it's still good, but then I've cut through the tendon on this one, and I can't even bend the pinky.
Okay.
So like compared to like that, I'm always sipping tea with class.
I gotcha. So in terms of the left wrist, when you're moving it, just restricted, is there pain? Just
Not so much pain, but sometimes it'll like activate, like it will just like send a quick little, like a little jolt.
to the fingers or just in the wrist?
To the fingers, shooting
All the
up.
way up to the elbow.
Mhm.
Right. You got some
crunchies.
Some crunchies in there. All right, we'll check it out. All right, so what else going on? Anything going down the legs? Anything in the lower back?
Yeah, there'll be times where I'll feel like it's almost like not like a pulse, but like it grows and then comes back, but it's like a sharp I can feel like an electrical shock being shut down pretty much.
Okay.
And then it'll happen like from up here all the ways down to the toe.
Just the left leg?
Yeah, it's just the left
On the
side.
left side, okay. Headaches also? How often do you have headaches?
And quite often, then I'll do the no, and I'll crack it real quick, and
Yeah, all right, he knows.
then it goes bye-bye.
Lack of the curve in your neck
Mhm.
is what's creating that shoulder blade pain. And then even the tension in your neck is coming from the alignment not being correct. And that tension you're addressing by adjusting it, but if we don't get the curve back in your neck, it becomes a constant repetitive need to constantly
Right.
adjust the
Yeah,
tension.
it happens like 4 or 5 times a day.
Right, and then you'll be chasing this carrot forever. And so what we're going to talk about is the lordosis. There's supposed to be an arch in your neck, and we lose that arch because of all of our life predominantly bent forward,
Yeah.
and we aren't taught to counter stretch and maintain the cervical lordosis that's supposed to be in our neck. And we'll talk about that. So the goal is to get you loosened up and then start getting that arch back in your neck. And
Put
that's
my
gonna-
steering wheel back on straight with the alignment.
That's right. So I know you said earlier you've never been adjusted before. You've never even had a massage before. Okay, so this is the first time.
Like I've had like a hee like a little rub or something like that, but not like an actual
Nobody's
work.
squat shot or dug on you.
Besides myself.
Yeah, you like to stand on that. You're kind of shifting more to that left side. That's why that left side's beat up. Let's see here. Hips aren't too unlevel here, but maybe a little bit. Right high hip, not too bad. Left shoulder's high, kind of going like this, and the frame's a little tweaked here. But the main thing is their shoulders are a little bit rounded forward. We're going to get their shoulders back, and we're going to show you in a minute. We'll work on these pecs a little bit because I got a pec contraction. So when I look at your shoulders, they're both kind of like this is where they want to be. Do you understand?
And they want to be like,
Well, they should be here.
oh, not that far. I'm thinking like way back here.
Well, not like that. I mean, but it should, they're here.
Okay.
Versus here, versus now, not
Lined up with the ear, correct?
correct. Where you are right now, actually, there's no forward head posture with the shoulders forward. But if I pulled your shoulders back, now we're dealing with about an inch. If the shoulder was in the right alignment. So it's part of it is that the holes that the nerves go through get larger when your shoulders round forward. So it's like a compensatory avoidance, compensation that your body will go, ow, well, there we go, it's all better. And then you can do that for 4 till 40, and then all of a sudden the pain arrives, but your body had been compensating little by little over time. And so we want to get your body upright, get the curves and the alignment better so we don't have all these tension and pressure points that you're feeling. So if I actually pull the shoulder back to where it belongs more here. We're dealing with a forward head posture about an inch, but it's disguised by the fact that his shoulders are rounded forward, and so you don't really necessarily see it as easily. Shoulders are spending more time here than they are
Back.
right.
My bad.
Hey! It'll be ready for me at the end. But yeah, ready back for me. The sound is not any bones rubbing together. They're just little air bubbles, right? Where two joints come together, there's a synovial joint capsule. Carbon dioxide from our blood goes into that capsule, and then you can release the carbon dioxide. That's why about 10-15 minutes later you can do it again. And the purpose of the adjustment isn't just to keep releasing air bubbles from joints. The purpose of the adjustment is to mechanically balance the spine. So typically we find the lower neck and lower back. So the lower back is what is causing that left leg symptoms. The lower neck is causing a referral pain to the shoulder blade. So it's both your symptoms are coming from lower neck and lower back overstress.
Right.
So we're going to try to adjust the areas above and below to move the stress off those areas.
Okay.
All right. So here we go. Deep breath in. Listen up. Head back for me. Here we go. Exhale. I got you. Exhale.
Oh, good.
There you go. There we go. Deep breath in. Here we go. Exhale. There. Beautiful. Deep breath in. One more. Exhale. A little tighter there at the top. Okay, we'll get it. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Here we go. I got you. Good. A little bit. Exhale. Good. Other side for me. Good.
That's the breathing of there. You got that down here.
I told you I've been waiting for this.
For never being adjusted, he certainly knows how to get in the right position. Thanks, Brenda. Exhale. There we go. Good. Good. Other side. Fix that for me. You got it. Wow, big nugget here on the right. Look at that nugget. My goodness. All right. So essentially, even when you were upright, your head was tilted left kind of all the time. Does that make sense? And that's eventually going to cause the left lower neck to be overstressed because you're in right avoidance, left abuse. So we want to get the frame straight so we're not going to wear out that left side of your, and then also your left leg. You're kind of in right avoidance, left overstressing, what we call compensation. There we go. Right there. There you go. Very nice. Yeah, very nice. I got you. Let it go here. There you go.
If I start singing,
Woohoo!
you got
I know that we're on the right key, exactly. I know we're in the place. Sometimes you'll find like an old injury over here that
probably
made you want to tilt left, because like something happened up here.
Fell out of a tree, landed on my head.
Right, that sounds reasonable.
Getting trampled by a horse.
Uh-oh,
Did you
uh-oh.
buy? I have
You
a
said the
horse.
magic
I have
word.
Horses. Do you like horses or was it?
Oh, I love them.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my,
Okay.
you guys
I even got back on it one more time before I moved back here. It happened in Massachusetts when I was 12.
Oh my.
So you'll find some old injuries.
My wife owns a horse, and
I love them.
oh my.
Very wonderful.
This feels good. I don't
Did
know what
good,
the whole
yeah.
complaint is.
Give me a second. Can't let him off that easy.
You're like, oh, you're saying that now. Let's go ahead.
Yeah,
and wait.
we'll see why.
Wait until we get to the hammies.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, I got a joke for you.
Please.
I saved this one all day. Why don't chiropractors play baseball?
They crack all the bats? I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, good try.
How many chiropractors does it take to screw in a light bulb? One, but it takes 10 adjustments.
I love the corny jokes like that.
Can't sit there and mess with it.
She's being stubborn.
I know. There we go. I'll get it. Let's
Oh,
go.
you're fine.
There we go. All right, let's see if we get a little deeper here. There it is now.
Oh.
Ooh. You didn't think I was going to get it, huh? Very nice. It's the same joint moving again. That's just now that bone is.
Does Lyme disease also kind of? Because I know that I got Lyme disease when I was a little kid, so
Okay.
and I didn't get it treated in time, so the symptoms stay, and I know they affect the nerves too. Could that be causing all my joint issues as well?
Well, I mean, it's definitely a piece of inflammation that can affect every nerve in your body. It can go in, like, I think of it as in addition to pressure on the nerves. So if to really answer that question, we'd have to have an MRI. Right. So if we get an MRI of your neck and your lower back and we don't see any disc injury, then I'm going to start thinking outside the box a little more, right? But if I get an MRI of you and I see the lower neck looks 50, right? The lower back looks 60. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
It kind of then goes along with what I'm saying of pressure on the nerves and not so, and like I said, the inflammation that Lyme disease creates can cause elevation to what's already there in the spinal column, right? So it takes a bad situation and makes it worse. But I kind of want to work on the mechanical things that are obvious right now. I see some large mechanical issues and then kind of treat those and then see how the body responds. Smooth sailing over here. It's like a car. If you were driving on a flat road and you let go of the steering wheel and the car pulls to the side, you know
Either the tire pressure is a little low on one side or that alignment because somebody hit the curb too many times.
That's right. You got it. So that's the way I look at your spine. When I was looking at your posture, it's like show me center and the frame's a little tweaked. You know, just it's pretty hard to get to 30 without having some dents and dings.
Mm.
I should go on a shirt.
That does sound pretty good.
It's pretty hard to get to 30 without. What does the Joker say? If you want to make an omelet, you got to break a few up. You're gonna have to break some eggs. That's right. You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. Not too much back there.
Nah.
There we go.
Superman's better.
Oh! Here we go. There we go. Chin up. Good. Very nice. Wow. Nice.
Damn.
That has not moved. That was the Atlas unlocking up there. Really good. Yeah, we want to work on stretching like a clock here and work all these angles. You know, stretching this shoulder back. And the idea is that before you go to bed every day, you stretch your back, also stretch your shoulders same time, and just kind of reset your position.
I try to do that, especially with work, because keep moving every
Right.
day. It puts a toll.
Right, and you're bent forward.
Yep, especially when you got a grand piano that's got to go up on the third floor with no elevator.
Put her on his back.
Oh, this is like I don't know how they do it. I tried. Like we have these things called wardrobe boxes. They're big. They're for your closet and all that stuff for your clothes. And they somehow I can't do it. They put their arms like all the ways behind. It's like their arms are perfectly straight out like this, but it's behind them carrying these things upstairs. I'm like, I can't even get my arm past this.
Well, give me an hour.
That's what I'm saying. Like I wonder if I'll be able to do it after this.
We'll be able to stretch you a lot better. You'll be able to move a lot better, and then even your ability to get injured.
Oh, this is what sweeping feels like?
Sorry.
Oh, no, you're good.
Like I watched this for so long.
Yeah, this is the combing. Right there's a mark coming out. There's definitely been some acidity on the front part of your shoulder. It's just...
Oh, yeah, there's also a lump somewhere in my arm, too. She'll find it. I'm trying not to cheat. I don't want to see it until the final product.
Oh, no, you're good. Yeah, right there. Deltoid.
Yep, that's actually where that lump is.
Well, it came out real strong there, exactly like you said. Right in there. Oh, yeah.
Yep. And I'm wondering if that's what's been sending like electric, because I get the shocks going down my arm too.
Well, what happens is that it's really ultimately the cartilage in your lower neck.
Right.
Lower neck
Right, with the
overstressed.
cords coming out, being pinched up with the...
Right. But then the nerve will then taser the muscle, and it becomes a muscle problem. So you actually will have stressed muscle, inflammation of the muscle, inflammation of the attachments. That's true. And then if we only zoom in on this, they'll keep chasing these carrots forever, not understanding that the curve in your neck not being there is what set this all up to happen. The main thing I find with this type of injury that you described is that your body expects it to happen again.
Oh,
and it's
yeah.
going to put up walls and fortifications in anticipation of another smash.
It's kind of a good thing because I'm very clumsy.
Well, then you want it to be here, but the more you fortify it, you'll lose range of motion, right? So there's a kind of a balance between range of motion and, what I'm saying, stability, right? The more range of motion you have, the less stability it's going to be. The more you just lock it, does that make sense? Nothing can move, and therefore it's hard to injure or sprain something that's totally frozen. Does that make sense? So we need to balance you being able to functionally move your wrist for your life, but then also for all that extra stability that your body's inherently going to start putting in here, crystals, bone, calcium, right? And so that's the worry, is that, Ed, I'm losing my ability to bend my wrist. Now it's really strong. If I ever get, force put on it, it's going to be able to handle it really well,
Right.
but it's kind of annoying that I can't, do things and my wrist won't bend properly. So the major reason why
Ass.
the
reason why
acid, daggone it. All right, so the major reason why acid will be laid down is because there's calcium. Calcium is positively charged, acid is negatively charged, and it will draw the calcium out of the blood. That's what creates bone spurs, nuggets, crystals, crunchiness. All that is calcium buildup due to the acid. If you look at this for a second, there is definitely, I usually never get a mark out on an extremity, and there's enough in there. That's the injury,
Yep, right there. Yeah, I was working. It was at a land erosion company that produced like what I would do. I'd stand in front of this massive machine, and it would weave hay between two nets, and it would come out in 100-foot roll, and it would roll it up like a burrito, pretty much. And then it would cut it off, and I'd have to lift it off, but sometimes the net would snap, so you have to get up into the machine. And the roller is up like this. You have to manually fix it up, like position it up, so that we can put the thing. Sorry.
You're fine.
So that way I can position the net back into the roller while I'm pulling it through. So the roller's supposed to be like this. I got it up like this, and I turned around, and I didn't have my hand off the bottom roller, and then it just bounced off, and I was able to pull it out when it bounced off my hand, but it legit weighed 300 pounds, plus that coming down with force, so you might as well say that was 400 or 500 pounds coming down. So I'm surprised it didn't even snap my shit.
Now there's nothing in your hand that's numb. There's no numbness anywhere.
Not anymore.
So it was for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, gee, that's a miracle that nothing's lingered and remained numb from nerve damage from that. But
No, sometimes my fingers would go numb and all that stuff, so I would just find something, like my shoulder just popped again. But no, like sometimes it would go numb. It would be like at random spots and all that stuff. Ooh, I think it was another crack. I swear I'm not trying. It does kind of feel like a butter knife.
yeah.
Well, no, because I was curious one day, so I did take my own butter knife and I started doing my arm, and I got a little bit. Oh crap! I didn't even want to see that yet. Damn. Yeah, that one I always have issues trying to get it to pop, crack, whatever. I mean, I feel the joint moving. That's what you want.
Right.
And like you guys were saying before, like sometimes they don't make sounds, but as long as you can get them to move.
Right. Suppleness. I want it to feel like it's there's definitely, see that.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
movement. It's movement. Yeah. Sometimes
But it's like this part right here that doesn't move. Or that I can't move, so I don't know if it's actual physical
I think the
nerve
joint-
that got severed or.
I think the joint's fine. The joint feels fine. It's the actual tendon, the attachment. And like I said, you got it cut and then.
Yeah, they said it was fine and just stitched me up. I'm like, okay. Nope.
Yes. Left side's all popped up here. There we go. Gotta get all this right there.
Dang, did they complain about this?
There. Well, give me a second to get you.
Oh, yeah, that's a good spot right there.
Yep, right there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, probably like the way how you're going right now, I'd never be able to like get this hard on my mother.
Right.
I'm a mama's boy. I try to help her out.
Oh.
And I put my elbow into her too, and she hates me for it.
Aw.
But thankful at the end. Like even after this, she says, I paid for this. You know what? You're doing this to me when you get home. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's the spot. I found it.
Hey, let me open it up for you. Oh, yeah. You found it. You're like, where's that tough guy? Oh. Oh, not so tough are you now. Oh, God.
This is the part of the back that usually sits on the sideline and just watches the game.
Yep.
Doesn't play along.
Oh, yeah, I can never get it. I'm sounding like Santa Claus.
I always love in movies the slow laugh, you know, like the Jabba the Hutt laugh. Like, what is it about the bad guys? They always have that slow laugh. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. I always think that Taylor Swift song is all about chiropractic. It's me. Hi. I'm the problem. It's me. It's right there. Hello.
Yeah.
It's me. Hi.
Oh, God.
There it is. Stick to my day job. Okay. And the singing thing, you gotta stop. It's pretty bad. Okay.
Oh, like what? Kelly Clarkson's What Doesn't Kill You
That's right.
Makes You Stronger.
That's right. You gotta stop with the king singing.
People love it when you sing, babe. I think it's fun.
Trying to work with you too. When I feel you get that grab, breathe in. Yeah. I tried doing this with a chair and I can't do it. Look, sometimes you could like use a chair or like the back of a couch to kind of lean over a little bit and try to like push some weight down. Never can get it. Oh God, yes. And that's just the rib being bulged up, isn't it?
Yes, first rib right here, yes sir.
Oh, that's what is it called? T1?
T1, you got it.
Ha
You're doing good. He's watched. He's not a doctor, but he stayed at the Holiday Inn Express. He's watched enough of our videos that.
You
Got it.
you might be mad, but I actually bought a Y strap, and I was thinking about bringing it over here and be like, "Can you?"
Oh my! I know it's. My worry is that if we have disc symptoms, that we might be aggravating the ones that are injured. You know,
Okay.
If it's not bad, I don't think on a spine that doesn't have disc symptoms. But once you know, like radiating pain down the leg, and I just worry that.
Yeah, so like when I bought it, and all it says, "We do not recommend you to use this product unless you are a licensed chiropractor."
Right. It's just so the actual discs are actually glued to the vertebrae, to the bone, and so when there's tears in the disc, and then if you sit there and traction really quickly, it has the potential to gape and rip open those tears.
Okay.
Right. Now the disc doesn't have any feeling, so you're not going to feel it. Right. So nobody's going to ever go, "Ah, that hurt," right? Because you can't feel the disc. But to me, it's like, isn't it possible that if we know the disc is injured because it's causing what we call a space-occupying lesion, you have radiating pain, that why do we want to sit there and tug on them? Now, unless you want to live your life like Back to the Future Part 2, the father in the future where he's hanging upside down from the ceiling, floating around upside down in inversion all the time.
Don't hate me. I've never seen it.
Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh.
I'm a musician. I'm not
All
a actor.
It's okay.
Yeah. Now, is this how hard your dad normally goes, or does he like really go harder?
Dad has only one setting, extreme. So yeah, he
Oh yeah.
he goes as hard as he can. I guess I don't know. Can't. I've never felt me, so.
Oh, that is true. Oh, that sounds good.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is very well.
Sounds like a bone.
Yeah, yeah. There's tissue over the bone that's moving. The muscle.
Oh, yeah.
There it is.
Oh yeah. Oh, it really is a good thing you guys don't have a camera down here. Ooh,
Oh,
that's,
some more crunchies over here. Yeah.
I bet you love first visitors.
Yes.
Oh, this one feels like it's gonna be more painful. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Now, is that the crunchies that you guys always be talking about?
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Part of it, like I said earlier, when the shoulder goes forward, the pec and the rhomboids are kind of playing tug of war, and so these muscles lose that. That's why they keeps a constant tension in here. I believe that the more you get the shoulder in the right alignment, all of this will go away. Now we need to soften up your spine to make your spine limber enough so that we can stretch it,
Right.
right? Like clay. That's why I'm digging you and trying to get all this tension out of here to make it elastic, flexible enough that we actually can mold it. If your back is rigid, it won't, won't be able to stretch, it won't bend, and then you're just kind of wasting your time when you're trying to stretch because you're not bending
Stuck like your joints.
Right. Or the bigger worry is that you only bend where you're loose, and then you end up further imbalancing yourself.
Oh, okay.
Right? That's the danger where sometimes a person that's never been worked on, they're like, well, should I stretch? And I'm like, well, not yet, because you might only bend where you're loose.
Or
and then-
tear something that,
and then you
look
end
at the micro tears.
Right, then you tear up the areas that are already loose, they're already torn up. It's like,
Which is
great.
going to cause more build up.
Right, you just injured it more. Great.
Oh, you got that itch that I had.
Yeah. Yes. Wow, yeah, there's quite a bit of build-up in here to explain.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Totally.
it's pouring out of him. Oh, nice. That was what I was wanting earlier. Come on. Oh, yeah. There it is. Yep. You just had it all guarded. Had it all in guard mode up here. Exhale.
Oh, yeah.
Good, let it go. Okay.
Tickles like a feather.
Sure.
There you go. There's your thumbnail. Tickles like a feather. I've got the mover joints.
Some people aren't very sorry.
Oh, no. No, I'm also just trying to concentrate on not lifting this leg up.
Whacking me.
Oh, yeah. You'll find some good lumps in that. This one, I'm good on this one. Oh, yeah. Lullaby and good night.
Stop. He's gonna look at his fingers.
And there's stuff in there, too. Ooh, felt that move.
Oh, nice. Yes. Right there. Oh, there's a spot in there. Who put this in here? Oh my. Yes.
Oh, there goes the foot. I want to put it on the table, but it keeps getting. You put your left foot in.
Put your left foot in. Put your left foot out. That's pretty good. There we go. Breathe. Relax. There you go. Here we go. Exhale.
I
got you.
saw the sign.
Nice. Good. You're nice and loose. Already got them. Arms down. There you go. Good.
You raise my legs.
So I throw my hands up.
Oh my God! What the hell? I didn't know I could bend like that. Sweet. Oh, I love it.
All right. That's a lot.
And it came through the black on my tattoo. I love it. Yeah, she's black.
Let's see here. There we go. Okay. This little toe of mine, I'm gonna let... Oh!
There she is.
There it is. There it is. Relax your leg. There you go. There, a little bit. That's good. Hold yourself on the table a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Relax. All right, a little bit. The little tiny guy. Ooh, okay, all right, come on, come on over here. All right. The trick is to quit while you're still hit. There we go, relax. Ooh,
there she is. Ooh. Yeah, I sprained this ankle too not too long ago.
Oh, I think you're enjoying
This too.
Let's see here. All right, go ahead and tilt your head to the right. There we go. There we go.
I can hear clearly now.
My rain is too. That's pretty good. There we go. Yeah. Ooh.
And then back.
Press the elbow back there. Move a little bit. There we go.
This one might not do it because I already did it.
All right, let's see if there's any left for me. Hold on. Yep, go ahead. Push. A little bit, yeah. All right, I took it all out. Then head back. And so you kind of target the middle upper neck, and you just, sometimes I'll take my hand and press it on my forehead to get my head to sink into it.
Okay.
Right? And then put your hand back down. The first dozen times you do it, there's going to be a need for that because you'll press your head in, and then it'll just
Come right back up.
So you'll have to be a little
It's
bit.
like a spring that you're trying to wear it out.
That's right. And you gotta just it won't be needed as much as you do it more. All right, so we're gonna start here. 1 second, head back. I got you. Put one block behind your head. There we go. There you go. And you keep the bottom down, and you're
And don't go into the lower, correct?
correct. Yeah, you're gonna stay kind of the whole chest. So every minute you move 1 inch down, and you're exactly arms above your head, perfect. You also can move like a clock, all these different angles. You can work here.
It's the final countdown. Making my way down the roller to get that spot that I've been craving.
That's really good.
How you feeling?
Oh,
Nice and limber?
great.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I can feel the arch.
Well, actually, after you do that for a while, it's gonna be like you'll be like, whoa, I feel like I'm falling backwards now because we took you to the opposite extreme. That don't feel good.
Thank you.
Pleasure, man. All right.